Welcome, welcome. So I'm warming up the hot pan. Don't mind all of this. We cooked some burgers yesterday on it, and I figured I'll use the flavor. We're doing all natural fresh ground turkey, ginger, soy sauce, red chili flake over here, and I'll have a better setup in a minute, but I need to cut the onion right now, and I just wanted to show you guys the hot sizzling pan. All right. Okay. So welcome. Can y'all see me? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, welcome to Gotta Be Liz. This is Elizabeth, and I hope it's not too bright back there. I have the window open for some extra light. Today we're making turkey Asian dish that I be making all the time. So I figured I'll do a cook with me because I haven't done a cooking session in a really, really long time. All right, so I just showed you guys pan, pot, it's going, and then I'm gonna show you guys my onion. I hope you guys can see my little cutting setup. Let me angle you guys lower. Or maybe I just need to change. There we go. I didn't know it can do that. All right. Hi. So we have our onion here. All right. Hello guys. Let me just put this button on and okay, so I'm back. I had to put away the window real quick. So we have ourselves a white onion. Now you don't have to follow this recipe exactly because honestly I've used red onion and it's worked out. I've used both red and white onion and it's been okay. So this is our little cut. I'm not a professional, but don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at my cutting technique. I hope y'all can hear me. Sometimes the mic gets muffled. Alright, so here we are. We have our half onion right there. I'll see you guys on the pan side. Alright, welcome to this side. As you can see, we are sizzling. Like I said, we cooked burgers on the skillet already, so it's not a bit of burger juice, but I will drizzle a tablespoon, basically a teaspoon of just olive oil. Welcome to the cooking session. You hear that? Oh yeah. You might just make sure they don't stick. Oh yeah. I only use a half an onion as well. Also, today is Thursday. It is 6:13 and I'm already at 8,941 steps. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, getting our steps in. I was going to do a video where I showed you guys my thrift hauls, the stuff I got from, can you see me? The stuff I got from thrifting. Whoa, I'm a little close to this. But I figured I'll do this instead. We haven't done a cooking meal together in a while. And also I have an Instagram for this YouTube channel. It's Gotta Be Liz02. So anyone interested in behind the scene food, because that's pretty much what I post on there. It's just what I made that day, what I'm eating. So we let that cook. We'll open our turkey. Turkey, pretty easy to open. I just rather do it over the sink. My hands they're a little slippery. So we have to cut our turkey. It's got a little, there we go. So it has a little tag right here. All you do is peel it. There we go. Usually not such a struggle though, but there's our turkey. Ground turkey. Alright, back to the pan. We're also going to be making the rice, so this is our onion so far. Nice and caramelized. And then we have our turkey. You could do this with turkey, you could do this with ground meat, chicken meat. I wash my hands, so don't worry, and it'll cook out. This one's a bit messier than the other one. The other ones usually just come out of the package a little bit better. I'm just trying not to waste any meat, any turkey. Washing my hands, washing the turkey bag. Alright, we're back. Hands are clean. So I usually use a wooden spatula, but for right now, we're okay. We're just gonna let that cook. And in the meantime, we're gonna do our rice. So for our rice, we have our rice pot here. We're gonna cook it on the Instapot, so it's nice and done. And then I have the rice right here. We're using jasmine rice, and Gonna use this cup to measure the rice and then the water. You want equal rice, equal water. I know everybody does rice differently, and I guess it just depends. It depends on who's cooking the rice, you know. But this is how we get our rice to be the way that we like it. Keeps changing. There we go. 1, 2, and that's about how much rice. Almost a full cup, basically a full cup. So that's 3 cups, and then we're gonna do same amount of water, about the full cup of water, and 3 of them. Let's check this. What we're looking like. I might have to switch it out. Let me use the other one. There we go. We want that sturdiness. Yeah, if you have something a little bit more sturdy than a spatula, definitely use that, because you want to be able to make sure that you want your turkey to be as cut up as possible. This is what we're looking like. It's still cooking. Gonna take, there we go. You can kind of see it a little bit better right there. You just want the pink to go away, so that's usually like a good 20 minutes. Okay, so back to this rice. So we have 3 cups, and then we're gonna rinse the rice. And then my hands again are washed because I washed them when I was messing with the turkey, and so I have clean hands. Oh, my button. Okay. All right, just turn on the light. We're losing our light. Okay, so we have our rice. Just give it a nice massage, a nice rinse, washing it, you know, so that way our rice is as clean as it could be. Do this as many times as you like. Everybody does their rice differently. Ignore the other dishes. Oh, we're losing. Your water is still cloudy. This is our first rinse, so I'm gonna do it again. Now I should have done this first before cooking the turkey, but again, I still have a couple things to add to the turkey. Also, if your turkey is getting there and the pink is starting to go away, and you want to add, because we're gonna be adding soy, honey, and ginger. So this would be a good time right now to be adding your ginger to your turkey, because it's almost about to be fully cooked. And then what you do is just also add your soy too. But like I said, I'm multitasking, so it's gonna take me a minute. So my turkey might be done before I add my soy and ginger. But all I have to do is lower the temp. I can start lowering the temp right now. It's a bit on high right now. You're actually more of a medium high, and I just have it on high. I'm gonna take a break from there. And this is what our turkey is looking like. Not too bad, right? There's still a bit of pink, so this is a good time to add my garlic. So this recipe I found online, and it was just, it actually didn't call for any onion. I just added onion to it after making it for a while, because I like the taste of onion. It is an Asian dish, so it uses soy and honey is 1/4 cup of honey and 1/4 cup of soy. So this is our soy. It's a low sodium soy. I don't know if you saw that. And then it's just picking up. I want you guys to see. It's starting to cook out. I lowered the temperature to about medium. I'm gonna lower it even more. I thought this was already open. Oh no. Come on, why is it being hard? There we go. How to use my teeth. Dang. Alright, so 1/4 cup. And as for the honey, I eyeball it because it calls for 1/4 cup. But you know, it's honey. It's to the person's preference. This is the honey I'm using. It's a really good honey. It's sweeter than the other one. So I'm gonna, plus it's almost done. That's why I'm using it. So about a tablespoon right here of honey. I'm just gonna use the spoon so I can get it all. We're losing some. There we go. Come on, honey. Come on, honey. I used the spoon because I had the honey on it. That way it can get off. Another 1/2 tablespoon. I put the temperature really low just to kind of cook it a little, because the turkey's done cooking, so I don't want to overcook the turkey. But trying to cook the rice, and then also I should have done the rice first and then the turkey, and that way I'm not trying to make the rice, cook the turkey. And I'm gonna add just a tiny bit more of soy, about that much. And then we didn't add the ginger because we were rushing. This is the ginger. I'm just gonna, well, that's a lot, but it's okay, it cooks out. Then we're gonna add our crushed red pepper flake. Whoa, that was on the wrong side. That's okay, guys. Again, it's not too hot. It'll just be hot enough. And then I'm gonna lower the temp a tad bit to about a medium so it can kind of almost simmer for a second. Kind of let the soy and honey and a little bit of that ginger cook. This is pretty much done, and we didn't even get to put in our rice yet. What we're looking like. Not too bad, not too shabby. I'll get the rice in now. So rice, first cup, second cup, third cup, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Got about that much water. That's a pretty good amount. You want like almost a half an inch to an inch of water left over. And all you do is wait for it, click it close, and then make sure you put it on secure. All right, and then just hit rice, wait for it. There it is. Now it's on. There's our rice cooker. And then we have our turkey, ground turkey. And then this is what we use. We use honey, red pepper, chili flake, garlic, and the soy sauce. And obviously the turkey. And some onions. I just use white this time. And then I'm going to add a little salt just to kind of have a taste. But I'll show you guys the final cut. Hey guys, so I completely forgot to actually show you guys a video of the food. But this is the bowl. It's the turkey that I made and the rice. I also forgot to show you guys when it was done. It turned out really well. I'm really happy with the results. If you follow the recipe that I kind of showed you, you'll be able to get the same result as mine. In the bowl, it's just rice, the turkey, and then we added tomatoes, cilantro, green onions, and then if you have sriracha, it actually goes really well with it. Other than that, it was really nice doing a cook with me with Liz. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on a different video. Thank you.